We're live. A little late today. I'll probably do like another 2-hour stream or so. Sorry, I had stuff to do. For anyone that was actually looking forward to this stream, but yeah. Oh yeah.
I hope you're ready to sleep with one eye open, because I doubt Ludwig sleeps at all. And after the send-off you gave the Steel Garrote squad in that cave, she'll have it out for you. I've got a feeling you've spared a lot of people more grief than they'll ever know. Normally, I'm not big on turning on your own, but the Steel Garrote take their beliefs too far.
They turned on us
I'm glad you
technically.
didn't let them do it here. You could have fooled me. Ludwig talks to Hilgard like a wayward cabin boy. I wonder if he's got the backbone to withstand her. Not you, though. You didn't hesitate. Your kind of clarity is rare. To know in the moment what you've got to do and do it. I envy that.
Kai's always doing things to help others, no matter the cost. It's going to get him killed one day.
You two are gonna make me blush, and purple's not my best color. But, thanks. Just be on the lookout. The Steel Garrote isn't likely to forgive and forget. Should I break out the booze? You've heard everything. I'll tell you what I can. Nudge me if you hear anything in the woods.
What am I doing next? Oh yeah. Gotta go all the way over there. Let's approach from Thomas' cabin. I don't think I have any other missions besides the treasure map stuff, which I'll do later. Better to do it at the end when I've already gone through most of the map and I can recognize these landmarks. Doing it at the beginning would just make no sense. So, totems, obviously can't do that. Return to Sansa with the notes. Oh, maybe I should do that real quick. Retrieve stolen crops. Is that on my map? Huh. Let me see. Bandits following the river north. Investigate the area to find those responsible. So they just follow the river north then. So I guess if I go up here, maybe I can do that next actually. And what else? Wait till he talks to me about that. Bounties. I've got to turn in for, but they're done. So those are done. And I can't do that yet till I get to... yeah. The Galloway's Tusks or whatever. So I'll have to... I guess the first thing I should do actually is, I should go talk to Sansa. Just about to follow the objective marker.
The Adherents only see us as soil. back. What have you found? Fletcher. Oh, I was sure she would be safe. Her maps were so meticulous. She even made her own ink. Please, keep searching. I'm sure the others will turn up soon.
I guess got something else to say. It's the closest campsite to this. Oh, that's perfect. We can go right here and then we'll track that down. Marius hasn't anything to say.
I still can't believe it. Dorso was betraying her brothers-in-arms, all in the name of saving Emerald Stair. At least she got what was coming to her. I agree. It's just sobering to think she got to the point where murdering her own felt right. How do you keep yourself on the right path, especially when there's so much at stake? Maybe. But I've seen better soldiers than Dorso cross lines you can't come back from. I saw this in Rauatai's campaign in the Deadfire. You start out with purpose. You're fighting alongside your brothers and sisters, battling pirates and slavers, bringing civilization to a lawless, divided land. But then, you're breaking up villages, turning tribes against their rivals. It gets messy, fast. Easier said than done. Empires are hungry, Envoy, and they devour their own too. Don't let your allegiances turn you into something you can't live with. I'll be here if you need me.
We just gotta keep following this river north. More than I thought there'd be, honestly. Oh yeah, I got this new gun. Forgot about that. Yeah, you didn't know I had a cool gun now, did you? What do you think you're going? Oh my god, there are a lot of them. Oh, the bullet really does travel to other targets.
Take a moment, people.
The Genshin Impact or something? Thank you for the follow, Jordan. It's called the game is called Avowed. It's made by Obsidian. They're the people who made Fallout New Vegas and Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. It's really good. I like it a lot. It's fun. But thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, Jordan. How you doing? Doing good? Good to hear. Something somewhere there. Must have missed a... Oh, it's right there. Duh. Right in front of me. Jesus. I'm blind. Yeah, I tried Genshin Impact. It was interesting, but it's not really for me. Kind of got repetitive for my taste, but I can see why other people would like it. Not really my cup of tea, though. But yeah, I gave it a fair shot. But yeah, this game is on Game Pass, so if you have Game Pass on PC or Xbox, you can play it for free right now. If you've got Game Pass, it's pretty fun. And if it's for free, you know what I mean? You might as well try it, right? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. You have a PC? Yeah, if you get PC Game Pass or whatever, or Game Pass Ultimate, you could play it for free. Although I would wait a little bit because I have heard that the PC port has been running into some issues that the Xbox port hasn't been. So maybe it's for the best you wait. Try it out. Yeah, I mean, like, you know what I said, like I said, even if it's got issues, if you have Game Pass, you're not paying for the game anyway. So even with the issues, you might as well try it. And like, most of the issues are that like putting it on the highest setting, even with the right specs for your PC, like it doesn't run so good. So if you put it on the second highest setting, it should be fine.
What you think you saw?
You think I'm what? Seeing things. They're out there. I know it.
You haven't eaten in a week. None of us have.
All the more reason to pay attention to our surroundings.
They say as I rob them blind.
There's someone else out there. Someone new. Probably adherents.
And you're the only one who saw them?
People in armor, skulking about in the forest. And it's definitely not the rangers from Fjord. I'm not about to trust the word of an outsider.
Either way, you need to get some rest. And you, Adiran, should just be moving on.
You're welcome. Jeez. And here I thought you guys would be grateful. I guess that if I had sided with the Steel Garrote camp, maybe I'd be taking these fuckers out.
Stop right there, Adiran. I know what you did. I don't have to bow and scrape to you because you let Eagwolf live. You want a parley? Erlin's with the others, deeper in the cave. We're tired and hungry. That doesn't mean we're helpless.
That's a cool outfit he's got. Let me see. Can I get that outfit somewhere? Maybe in a different color? That's pretty rad. I like that. I mean, the way this game's story has been panning out, I'm kind of siding more with the rebels than the Adherents right now, which is awkward because I am with the Adherents in the game, but I don't know, the Adherents kind of seem like a bunch of posh assholes from the perspective they've been painted.
Was it not enough to be hungry? Now we have to be damned too.
Take it up with Erlin.
Eagloff never wanted us to hide like this. Bereft of dignity.
Take my advice. Don't get between the two of them.
I must do something.
Sure. Sit here and wait to starve, I guess.
There has to be a caravan coming soon.
Wouldn't bet on it.
Did you hear that? Never mind.
I guess if I were breaking in, that's where I would flank them, but I'm not breaking in. I come in peace. So I guess if I didn't spare Equal, this whole camp would be against my ass right now. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I spared this dude who's like one of the leaders for this camp. So, you ever played Undertale or PJSK or Cookie Run Kingdom? Which one's PJSK? I don't know what that stands for. And Undertale, I played the first few minutes, but I had other games I wanted to play at the time, so I never actually committed to playing it. That was when it first came out, way back when. I'd like to play it someday, but...
See what our visitors have to say for themselves.
I come in peace, and I'm also looting your shit. Hope you don't mind. More mage's boots. More essence. And dodging has 10% chance to restore 20 essence. Oh my god, that's actually really good. What the fuck? That's really good. I never played Cookie Run Kingdom to answer that part of the question, by the way. Oh, I don't know. Oh, then I don't know what PJSK is, and Cookie Run Kingdom I've heard of, but I've not played it. And yeah, I played a little bit of Undertale. It was cool. I would like to play Earthbound a little bit before I play Undertale, though, since it was obviously inspired by it. Kind of would rather like play that series first and then go to Undertale to kind of get like a perspective of it afterwards, if that makes sense. Doesn't really matter to me. Like if I end up playing one before the other, whatever. But you know, I would like to play Earthbound first. That whole series, or Mother, I should say. I shouldn't call it Earthbound because I know that's just what they call the I think it's the second game, right? Or no, is that the third game? I don't remember. Whatever. No, second one was Earthbound, right?
I said, stand down. If they had come to kill us, we would be dead.
That is so true.
Merlin, I know this is the Adiran who set Igwil free, but...
What are you going to do? Growl at them with your stomach? He spared Eagwolf for a reason. I'm sure he also has a reason to stand before us now. It behooves us to listen to it. Eagwolf is a zealot and a madman. Still, you saw promise. I hope you do not live to regret your choice. Many of our fellow rebels hold fast to Eagwolf's vision. We are not among them. Now, we are tired. Please state your purpose and leave. No, we have enough to sustain ourselves, and help from an Adiran would not come without a price. We fought with the rebels in Paradise. The Steel Garrote closed in on us. We had no choice but to escape. All we wanted was to survive. We had no idea Emerald Stair was like this. A dangerous question. One with many answers, few of which you would understand. Mainly, we did not ask for them. They brought their laws, their punishments, and we had no say in the matter. Surely you can comprehend freedom at least. An envoy with both eyes open. Strange. I wonder how you will fare. The greatest boon you could give would be to turn around and leave. Forget this place. Forget us. I knew someone would look for it eventually. Allow me to appeal to your better instincts.
You're stealing from farmers. Yeah, the farmers are starving. Look, I get that, like, you know, a deeran's like fucked you over, but the farmers aren't a deeran, so that's kind of fucked up. Yeah, you could hunt game to survive. Oh no, you can't because this place is poisoned, right?
We are starving, Adiran. In a choice between us and them, I will always choose us. That does not mean I take pleasure in it. I feel the farmer's pain as keenly as I feel my own. But the crops are the crops. My people's lives are on the line. I have no choice. Compromise. The food we have is already barely enough.
Don't answer that.
Please. We took some supplies from Adiran soldiers. Yes. Incense, rose draught. It is useless to us. We are hungry, not ill. We would give it gladly. But what of this farmer? We have taken his livelihood. Are we to believe he would be satisfied with such a trade? Then I can hardly stand by and allow her to die in vain. Here, take what you need. We will pray for his family's health.
Right. Never expected that to work.
I admit I am unused to Adiran generosity. For the better, it seems. May the skies smile upon you, Adiran.
That went pretty smoothly, I think. I don't really think all the rebels are complete assholes. I mean, Egwolf was kind of like a radical, like she mentioned, but he even had like a kind of a moment of clarity after that whole situation, so I kind of sympathize with the rebels in this game right now. I don't know. I feel bad for them. I mean, they're not every single person in Paradis is like perfect, but
There has to be a caravan coming soon.
Wouldn't bet on it. What you looking at?
okay. Mr. Standoff over here. Anything else? I mean, I already robbed you guys blind, but so I'll take my leave now. That went smoothly. I didn't get the food back, but I mean, whatever. They're gonna keep doing it regardless. If I take the food back now, they're just gonna steal more later anyway. Realistically, so. It's the way I see it anyway. Okay. Clean that up.
There you are. Did you deal with those bandits? You did what? You actually found treatment for her. But you let them keep the crops? Why would you do a thing like that? And they'll still prosper. They should have given me both as an apology. Now I'll have to go bow and scrape to the Grain Commission for help. I don't need it. I wouldn't have needed it if you hadn't gotten involved. You don't know anything. What good is a farmer if he can't work? What good is a husband if... Gods. Fine. I'll go when it's quiet. When no one can see me. But nothing happened here. Understand? That's the spirit.
A hand to aid the other. Succor for those with eyes to see.
Let me at least pay you. It's not much, but it's what I can afford. Fine. But I won't let people think I let you work for free. Take this. A nobleman gave it to my grandfather, I think. Next time they come for my harvest, I'll be ready. I tell you that.
That went pretty smooth, all things considered. What did he give me? Food restores 20% more health and essence in. Probably sell that. So he basically did give me money then, because I'm gonna sell that shit. I have a pretty good conscience on my mind about that. All things can— oh, what the hell? I missed that. What the hell? Fucking shit's just sitting up there. I gotta get that after I sell this. I'm gonna get that. Fuck. I've not been up here? I could have sworn I was. I guess not. Shit's been up here the whole time. Wow. Okay, can't do that, can't do that. That's done, done, done. Okay. Basically, I guess we can go turn in for the bounties while I'm here. Just because, I mean, I might as well get some extra money in my pocket for that in case I run into some merchants later on. And then I'll go do the main mission, because I think that's all the stuff I had besides the treasure map and then the side mission that's not even in this area. So, I'll just go to Bior and turn in for these bounties. And maybe I'll check the merchants here. Maybe they've got some crafting materials I can buy since I'm about to get some money anyway. That'll be nice.
Welcome back. Whose death am I recording? Impressive. I wonder if my theory about her is correct. You would know, wouldn't you? Interesting. Here's hoping I get approved to study the flow of essence into the region's fauna after all this is done. Good. Outlaws living off the hard work of others deserve nothing less. Perfetto! That's all of them! As am I. At last I can turn my attention to more important things. Oh, how I've missed my research. Please take this. It's from my personal collection of essence-infused oddities. I have a feeling you will find it of more use than I would.
Tree of Life. Oh. Oh my god, it's a really good shield. I wish I was using a shield, because slowly regenerate up to 30% of maximum health, and then... wow. But I'm not using shields, so that's getting broken down, unfortunately. I will take the materials it makes, thank you very much.
Welcome back!
Anything that I want. What about this guy's brother? He probably sells some lockpicks. I can stock up on a few more of those, although I've got like over 70 of them, so I'm not really hurting on lockpicks right now. But, you know, whatever.
Welcome.
What we got? Yep, 3 lockpicks, sure enough. Take that. And then... you probably have some Aja, right? You gotta have some. Oh, you sell lockpicks too? I didn't remember that. Okay, no Aja, but I will take all that. That was so useful. Okay. Cool. It was worth it to come here for sure. So now... I'm gonna go there. Before I do, let me go to this camp. And let me just see how much Helios talent I need to make another Admet sword or whatever. Or if I can already. I think I am going to go all in on my armor first and then the pistol, though. So what am I looking at here? This, right? I can make some of Admet's sword. Oh, I can make 3? Okay, I can level this up to the next level now. Let's go one more time and it goes to the 4th level of quality. God, I'm gonna need 8 Admet swords. And I still need Stalgar leather. That's not nearly enough. So I need... Jeez, look at all the leather I'm gonna need now. Yeah, that's gonna take quite a while, but we'll get it up there. Get it upgraded to superb quality level, and then watch, they're gonna give me fucking rare armor. I know that's how it's gonna happen. It always does happen that way. Actually, I only need living iron chunks now, right? I don't need... Yeah, so I guess I could just make the living iron I have. I can only make 1. Just gotta get the cave coral, and that'll be a while, though, before I can do that, because I've got to get all this other shit leveled up. Yeah, and I can't make the black wood branches yet, because I need the petrified wood branch to upgrade this still, so... Can't upgrade the arquebus any further right now. Alright, so... Now we'll warp here, and then we'll work our way in towards there. It's really the only other mission I have left right now besides the treasure map stuff, so... Finally moving on to some main mission stuff. Right, I remember killing these dudes, and then I backed off because I had other missions to do. Interesting. A lot of areas to check here, though. Already looted it.
Trail goes through the ravine and into the path. Careful where you step.
Oh, fuck. Fuck out of here.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Amen, brother. Uh-oh. Got company. Fuck out of here. Thanks, Kai. My Rawatayan brother from another mother. Oh, another fast travel station there, huh? Got it unlocked. Nice. I love it. Let's open this up. Let's open this puppy up. Let's open this bad boy up. What are they defending here? Oh, that'll sell for quite a bit. I can break that down for some more materials. Lord knows. I need them. Okay. Not bad. Oh, I'm glad I stocked up on those lockpicks. I still got 78 after that. That's crazy. Oh yeah. Give me. That's a long way down. Now I can see why Marius said to watch my fucking step.
Are those roots tearing the bridge apart or holding it together?
Good question. Looks like it's a little bit of both. Fuck out of here. Bastard.
Well, that was fun.
Agreed. There's a lot to this area, huh? This game really is gorgeous to look at. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Might have to invest in more max stamina with that other stat. Much as I was trying to avoid that. Guess I'm not supposed to get up through there. Unless... No. Maybe through here I can, though? Oh, yeah. Be a little easier, wouldn't it? Deerskin gloves. God, I haven't seen those in a while. Those are pretty low quality. But I guess if you've got nothing... Oh, trying to hide from me, huh? Very nice. Hold on a second. Alright. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's just go around this way. I don't have to do that mission like right away. Although it looks like it's taking me the same way anyway.
Think the Delmgon did all that? Or maybe the land itself?
Hard to say. All I know is we've got a job to do. Fucker, man. Thanks for jumping right into that. Standing right next to that lily seed, I didn't even see it, bro. Oh. Oh, another totem fragment. Nice. I need the core of it, and then I have 2 more pieces to find, and then maybe I can get some different buffs. I have to see what buffs I would get from that totem, though, because I have no idea if they're better than the current one I have. My totem's pretty good right now. Definitely hard to compete with.
Ah, a welcome visitor. It has been so long since one of your kind has walked in this grove.
I'm shocked she's listening to me.
Strange, as this is your home. A curious thing for Kith to want. Even one as special as you.
I thought she'd get pissed because I killed her thrall.
To one who tended this grove for longer than I have been here. Sickness changed them, as it has recently changed so many creatures in these woods.
She looks awesome, though.
It no longer recognized us as their kin. We had to stop them before their madness damaged the land. But it is over now. All that remains is their heart. Our kind has no need for such remembrances. It would cause us no pain to part with it. But wait. No. No. So
Oh, okay, yeah. I was waiting for her to say that.
So many of my kin are dead by your hand.
I mean, they kind of gave me no choice, unless I snuck in, I guess.
The time for words has passed.
Kind of figured that that was going to happen. Oh, shit. I mean, I guess I had to sneak in to avoid fighting them. Fuck, I missed. That's not good. Marius, yes now, Marius. Fuck you. Where the fuck? Over here. A bear? Yeah, now it's your turn, bitch. Fucking really? Fuck, there's a lot more. Fuck you, man. Whew.
Good fight.
Hello? Well, I guess you're parting with the heart regardless, huh? I'm surprised she even talked to me in the first place. I thought she'd attack me on sight because they said that she'd get pissed I killed her kind. So when we were having the conversation, I was like, oh, I guess I won't have to fight her, which I was kind of disappointed in. I was like, I kind of want to fight her. So I'm not gonna lie, the moment she like started attacking me, I was like, good, because I was curious as to how that would go. That was fun. Just gotta get the heart. I know, I'm just looking around to make sure I didn't miss anything else in the grove. Grove Street. Okay. I guess the Odragon heart is mine, motherfuckers. Yeah, I like the other stuff. But I have way more than that. Okay. To the animancy device. That was fun. Gotta sell some of the trinkets I have since I can't break these down. Saw it with her. Cool. To the animancy device.
You're very resourceful, and a more than capable companion for poor Giada. With any luck, I can tell you a great deal. Now that I've got the heart, my thirsty invention will drink deeply of its essence. All that's left to do is calibrate it. First things first, let's have a look at your soul. I'm going to ask some questions to induce a metaphysical quiver. No, not to worry, just testing your reflexes. Let's start with an easy one. You wake up on a beach, looking up into the sun. Your hands are covered in blood. All right. Let's try some word association. Tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Pendulum.
Swing. Oh. Well, out of all of this, I would think clock.
Chrysalis.
The spark ignites a flame. An idea ignites a war.
Hello? You still with me? Good. We're getting somewhere. Hey, let's go over your results. Your soul is like a piece of sea glass. All the edges are smoothed down. Quite beautiful, really. Your godlike nature is a marvel to behold. Usually, all it takes is a mirror. Not my area of expertise, I'm afraid. What I see is something entangled about your soul. An outside presence that both is and isn't a part of you. It's old, dark, and rather tricky to pin down. Very interesting. That would be closer to Giata's area of expertise. I'm sure she'd love to give you a look. Fascinating. Thank you for getting my machine calibrated again. But you came for Giata's theory of the Dream Scourge. Between the two of us, she's on to something. Our farms are in great peril. The essence has been drained from the land. Diverted, like the flow of a river. I think Eora is old, haunted, and unsympathetic. Anything is possible. Regardless, essence doesn't just disappear. It must be going somewhere. All I can tell you is keep looking. You'll find what you're after. As much as I hate giving people bad news, that's all I have. Please give Giata my fondest regards.
Okay.
Keep looking, huh? I'm getting a bad feeling about what we'll find.
Yeah, I'll be honest. He lost me when he started talking about souls. What did I miss?
Ado, well.
Something the matter? I hope none of my colleagues scared you off. Good timing. I'm about ready to get started. So, did you learn anything of particular interest? That's the fun part of metaphysics. Everything is strange, but nothing is new. Look at us. Barely even started, and already we're making progress. Monto's machine is working, Elia will keep an eye on her resonance, and Yvette and Remy are providing us an alibi. Under the circumstances, the two are not so different. I needed those animancers for more than their expertise. Monto's invention nullifies spiritual interference. Having it up and running means we won't get any false signals. Whenever I tap into an Adra pillar, Elia's farmhands tend to get a little bitey. Thanks to you, they won't be a problem. And then there's Yvette and Remy, the governor's eyes and ears. In exchange for privacy, I gave them a test subject. I'd call that a good day's work. Animancy takes a lot of preparation. You might only have one chance to run through an experiment. Now we just need the right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's work. An invention like no other. The phantasmal focus. Well, that's where I need your help.
Need to go to her basement finally. Yeah.
In the basement. I haven't gone down there since the accident. Since they died.
I'm sure everything's fine. It's just a spooky death basement.
I would get it myself, but I'm not ready to face what's down there. Right now, I would rather focus on the work ahead of us. The door to the basement is just outside, around the corner. Of course, you'll need a key. Please excuse the mess.
Leveled up, let's go.
That's where her parents died. I'm glad we can spare her from having to go back.
Okay, walking into the basement of an animancer I just met. Right, feels great.
It's not much more maximum stamina, it feels like, though. But versus... this only gives me a little bit more attack speed. What did I do last time? Might? Oh, probably critical hit chance and maximum range, yeah. I think I want to get this kind of caught up to my dexterity. If anything. What's next for me here? I'm level 14, so I can't really get anything else that's gigantically new. Yeah. Dodge costing less stamina might be really nice for me, though. I dodge a lot. So honestly, let's go in with that. Power attack, 5% extra damage is good, but it's like, yeah, whatever. Get to do that later. So then at level 15, I'll unlock this. What am I getting here? Increases my critical hit chance by 10%. I might just get that right away. Versus increase range weapon damage against unaware enemies by 25%. We'll wait on that. We'll do that later once I get this skill, which I will eventually, but yeah, we'll have to build into that later. Power attacks with bows and guns steal 40%. 40% more stun. Holy shit! Level 20 is gonna be fucking rad, dude. It's pretty good too. Well, we'll figure that out when we get there, though. Finally can go in here. Castell Family Lab. Don't tell me that her parents are gonna be like corpses in here and I'm gonna have to kill them.
That's not right here. Stay ready.
I probably should have asked him.
Light. Who grows here?
Did she try to resurrect her parents, or were they resurrected on their own? Which is pretty fucking creepy, honestly. And what if her parents are the reason for all this? The fuck?
I feel pretty certain that those people aren't supposed to be plants.
What a horrific fate.
Beauty reborn. A life of peace.
Jeez.
Guards. We can leave now, right?
Poor Giada. To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
That would creep me out, honestly. Hmm. Thought I was gonna have to fight them, honestly. I was ready. Thought I heard a shimmering sound though, like there was loot. Guess.
I don't. Anyone know what happened back there?
I think those were Giada's parents, or whatever's left of them.
So they're dead?
Or something like that.
Gods, I can't believe this.
Creepy.
You're back. You found it. You actually found my inheritance. Did you see my mother and father? Are they still there? Nothing so malicious, but no less cruel. All that's really down there is an unhappy memory. One that keeps on growing. For the time being, that would be best. With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands. I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way. The only thing we're missing now is an Adra pillar, and I know the perfect one. Naku Tedek.
Finally, I can go there.
West of Fior. There should be some equipment waiting for us. Before we head out, let's make the most of our time in Fior. No telling how long we'll be gone. I almost forgot. Someone gave me a letter for you. They said it was for the Envoy's eyes alone. I may have glanced at the handwriting. Don't worry, your secrets are safe. And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in small groups. Chalk it up to performance anxiety.
Oh, I see. I have to choose between I guess I'll get rid of Marius because Kai's skill I think helps me a lot more. I guess she's my new party member.
Sounds good. I need to do some hunting anyway.
Once we're all together, we should trade ghost stories. Best way to get acquainted. In the meantime, let's be off.
Anyway, I'm about to hit that. I mean, what? Who said that? That was weird. Signs of Souls remains controversial. Tapped essence of the living again and should be put to good use. Prove her convictions by supporting the party in battle. Armed with the phantasmal focus, she draws on the spiritual currents of the living land to heal and defend her friends. Wave of energy heals allies by 25% of their maximum health. Order Giada to empower and activate essence generators. Nice. What the fuck? That's so good. So whenever she hits people, I'll get healed for a little bit now. And then I have this ability. I can get 50% of my maximum health back. I have to put that in my... Okay, it's already on the D-pad. Cool. The fuck? She's gonna be so useful. Marius was super useful too. It's just that I think Kai's kind of my attacker. He's who I use kind of more or less for that, so... Interesting. Cool. New party member, that's rad. So... we gotta go there, right? I gotta go to the camp anyway, but now I can get the dialogue kind of with these guys going, and I also need to check my upgrades, because I did get some Helios Talons, and I haven't checked it in, like, quite a while. Where's my... there it is. I need 5 more for the armor. Still need a lot of leather though. Oh, but I got a little bit there. How much more do I need now? Still need, damn, 25 leather and then 5 Admeth swords. Makes sense though. Can make the living iron chunks now. It's good though, we'll have a lot of those ready for this later. Cool, cool. Yeah, I gotta wait on that. Oh, Marius.
Envoy? Hard to imagine what Giada's going through right now, with her parents and all that. I mean, I have no idea what actually happened there, but she lost her people. She'll need time to get past that. And she deserves it. Right, changing the subject. Oh, good. Let's have it. Because it's not that interesting, really, and knowing about it won't keep you alive, and I don't like talking about it. So why pry? Wouldn't you rather your wilderness guide be happy and unburdened by thoughts of his past? Ha! Not without a sharp blade or a barrel of Wodak, you won't. When I was a child in Solace, a warden named Alinka taught me the basics. What berries to eat, how to build a shelter, and so on. Later, I started going out on patrols, just to get experience in the wilds. By the time I was 15, I was going out on my own. No, she died on patrol in the Ash Forest several years back. By then, we already hadn't been speaking for years. We had a falling out over me sneaking out of the keep a few times when I was 17. Well, the few times she knew about. Turns out I was just good at surviving on my own. So I kept doing it, and I kept getting better at it. Well, good. Maybe show your appreciation by making sure Kai hangs his wet socks away from my tent. Anyway, what do you need? Right. I'm sure you'll find it absolutely gripping. Go ahead. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. As you know, Kai and I have worked together in the past. It's a blessed miracle he never got me killed. Honestly, He's a good guy. A bit too quick to ask questions for my taste, but... Kai's good enough. Tell him I said that I'll cut a hole in your water skins. Ask away. Not sure what else to tell you. Let's see. Water can be a problem out here. Don't drink from the rivers or creeks you find here. They're full of saka. Literally. You can get good water from inside most plants here, especially the larger vines. Or you can tap most of the trees for sap. I always put out some kind of cloth to collect the dew in the morning. That's assuming Kai doesn't take it and use it as a nose rag. Oh, there's another tip. Make sure the people you're traveling with aren't Nim dudes. I think you know almost as much as I do at this point, Amakuo. Not sure what else to say. Right, changing the subject. Right, go ahead. Giada's a mystery to me. Animancers give me the vricus, and for good reason. Most of them would just as soon turn your soul into jewelry as look at you. Giada seems different. She's smart, thoughtful, and she's got a spine, too. You can tell when someone needs extra help out here, and she doesn't. So, yeah, I don't understand her, but I guess I don't have to, really. Not before I've done some reading.
Hey, about earlier. Sorry for going off like that. I haven't talked about Tama in a while. I haven't had much of a crew lately, and it's been easy to follow your lead. Seeing the choices you've made has put me at ease. Maybe a little too much. First time for everything, huh? My favorite subject. You're asking me? I'm not much of a gossip. Okay, who do you want to know about? She's got a lot of heart, and she's loyal to her people and their principles, even when it costs her. Giada's lost her home, but kept her resolve. It takes a special kind of person to weather what she has and emerge stronger for it. She'll have a lot to figure out after all this, but she's gonna be okay. I noticed that too. It says a lot. I can't say what I'd want the future of Animancy to look like, but there's no one I'd trust more than Giada to figure it out. Sure. You know where to find me.
Thank you again for letting me join you. An Animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still, being an Animancer feels different without Fior Messiverno. For the first time, I don't have to prove myself to anyone. It'll take some getting used to, that's for sure. At least now I have a place I can call my own. Believe me, that's plenty. Not to change the topic, but this little adventure of ours, will it be dangerous? A little bit of trouble in moderation can be good for the soul. My mother and father taught me how to defend myself, among other things. When you need me, I'll be ready. I hope so, anyway. You know me, always ready with an answer. Ah, you want a story? Very well. Settle in. It all started about 50 years ago, in the great city of Spirento. A young nobleman by the name of Maxim Vidaro sought to inherit a distinguished government position. A distant cousin cheated Maxim out of the title. He was devastated, his political future uncertain. No one lifted a finger to help. Not the banks, not the merchants, or the politicians. So, Maxim did what Valians do best. Something like that. Maxim plotted his revenge. They say he prayed to Scan, the effigy, god of rebellion and defiance, to ask for a blessing. And Scan answered. Take their best and brightest, their heirs, their scholars, their futures, to the far side of the world, never to return. And Maxim did just that. He gathered a following and left the Valian republics, giving thanks to his dark god. Most of my stories are. Spirento was full of animancers, many of them in debt, and Maxim was a wealthy patron. They needed each other. So the animancers followed Maxim all the way out here, including my parents, Quilici, and others around town. At the time, this place was an animancer's dream. No oversight, limited government, and soil rich with essence. 40 years later, Maxim vanished. They say the effigy came to collect his soul. Of course, you and I know better. He died peacefully, content that what he made would outlast him. His son has been in charge ever since, for better or worse. His father had the advantages of growing up in Valian society. So did mine. He and I might squabble in public from time to time, but we're both just figuring it all out as we go. Thanks for listening. We should do this again.
I love a good ghost story. Just not the dreams I have afterwards.
Hadn't heard all that before. Probably a lesson or two in there.
One of these days you'll have to tell me an Adiran ghost story. You learn a lot about people by what scares them. Let me think. Quilici has a girlfriend, as cute as a button, and as smart as an archmage. That isn't a secret, I'm just happy for him. Have you heard of the incident at Beldereno Pass? 20 settlers lost their lives in a winter storm. Ever since, people have heard ghostly cries from a nearby cave.
I've been in there.
Fascinating, isn't it? Tragic, of course, but fascinating. Sorry to disappoint you, but I haven't heard anything new of late. Being an outcast means being out of the loop. What do you want to know? Anyone in particular? I warn you, I'm not the best judge of first impressions. Kai is a useful fellow. We need people like him to keep you grounded. Just not too grounded. On the surface, Kai is all charm and confidence. You feel good knowing he's around. But there's something deeper. Something in his core that he guards from everyone. Maybe even himself.
Sounds like you're a great judge of character. What the hell?
Oh, not at all. Kai is a sweetheart. And if that's who he chooses to show us, then that's who he is. If there's another side to him, he'll show us when he's good and ready. No need to rush a natural process. Marius is working through something. An old wound that hasn't healed. A search for forgiveness? Who knows? He's a tough fellow, but I wouldn't put too much pressure on him. Good question. Mental and emotional pressure, specifically. Marius could hunt the great western stag if he set his mind to it, but his own feelings elude him. When he wants to find himself, give him room to do so, but don't push him. Just be there to catch him. We haven't been together long, but I think I have you figured out. In Paradise, you have a reputation for being an unlawful misfit. This is the frontier, after all. We don't exactly do things by the book. Fior Messiverno tolerates you well enough. No doubt thanks to my influence. Of course, all I know is what you've done. You may not think these choices reflect who you are. At the end of the day, you shouldn't care what anyone thinks. All that matters is how you see yourself. I've spilled all the gossip I know. Ask me again when there's a new face in camp. I suppose you deserve to know, after what I put you through. My mother wanted to expand Fjord's agriculture. Feeding Emerald Stair wasn't ambitious enough. She wanted to feed the world. She thought she could break the wilderness, using animancy as the whip. Turn the living lands into a garden. That's putting it lightly. After my father put the finishing touches on the phantasmal focus, she was impatient to get started. After all, whoever controls the spirit of the living lands has nature in the palm of their hand. My father thought so too. Emerald Stair was just the beginning to her. My father thought she was brilliant. Others thought she was mad. I think she was a victim of her own ambition. She wanted so much, and there was so little time to achieve it. Theoretically, her plan should have worked. But the living lands had other ideas. When she used the phantasmal focus, theory collided with reality. Everything went wrong. I can't rule anything out, but I suspect the Dream Scourge had something to do with it. It lives in the essence of the living lands, corrupting whatever it touches. And if I'm right, that means it's been here a long time, or the forces behind it. I was 17. That makes it... Gods, has it been 13 years already? After they died, I wouldn't go near a lab. It was ages before Kolichi got me to crack open a book. I have a lot of catching up to do in my studies. Need to make up for lost time. No. To my knowledge, the accident was no everyday occurrence. But neither was the experiment. My mother transgressed on nature, on existence itself. Still, I don't understand what went wrong. When I do, then I can finish her work. My mother and father didn't know the risks, and I can't stop thinking about them. Caution and experience will stop us from repeating their mistakes. That's all I care to say for now. At least, about this topic. I thought my family's research could help Emerald Stair. That it could banish the Dream Scourge from our lands. Of course, Vidaro wouldn't even give me a chance. He was afraid of history repeating itself. Still, I'm hopeful. This legacy of mine could change Animancy as we know it. And something tells me I'm close to a breakthrough. Closer than my mother ever got. I hardly think your Emperor would approve. Good thing he's on the other side of the world. No Animancer has engineered an ecosystem before. Maybe, with a little luck, I could be the first. That little island off of Dawnshore? None that I know of. Ignato Casto led the Valian trading company in the Deadfire Archipelago. Among other things, he invested in the future of Animancy, and apparently he had interests here. I hope not. I wouldn't want my family associated with speculation, corruption, and whatever else happened in the Deadfire. We have enough problems already. He had some ideas about moving great distances in the blink of an eye. As far as I know, he was unsuccessful. Animancy and ambition are a dangerous mixture. Intoxicating, but dangerous. Afraid not. I've heard a lot of contradictory stories coming out of the Deadfire in recent years. Some say Castle is still in power, while others think his second-in-command took over the Valian trading company. You know how it is. Wherever there's conflict, there's bound to be misinformation. Unfortunately, that's all I know. Whether or not Castle succeeded, I don't think it's folly to dream. Now that you mention it, I did try and awaken my soul, to become fully aware of my past lives. Every Animancer tries, and fails. It's practically a rite of passage. So, one evening, I crept into the workshop and cobbled an invention together from spare parts. Amateur work. Then I turned it on. Big mistake. The next thing I knew, it was morning. I was floating in the fountain, and my head was pounding like a drum.
You don't need animancy for that. Just rum and a crew on shore leave.
That answers a lot of questions, honestly.
Sometimes I wonder, what if it actually worked? What if all of this happened before, and I'm just reliving the events of a past life?
Whoa, that's fucking
I try
trippy.
not to think about it too much.
You're tripping me out, bro.
Ah, a simple question with a very complicated answer. The device is attuned to the spiritual energy of the living lands, much like a compass to magnetic north. But essence is chaotic by nature. As you saw with your own eyes, imposing order on chaos is not without risk. Indeed. Don't get me wrong, this invention is a small miracle, but it isn't enough. The phantasmal focus was supposed to be the start of something grand. One lever of a device that exists only in theory. Perhaps it should remain that way. I'll tell you whatever I know.
That's it.
Let me think. Sorry to disappoint you. Being an... What are you...
That's it. Okay.
Not before I've done some reading.
Oh, there's more? Hmm?
I can't believe it. Ranger Dorso, a traitor to Fior Messiverno. Shame we had to kill her. But at least now she can't hurt anyone else. The damage is contained, more or less. I'm glad you think so. Still, it's a shame. Dorso gave up on the dream of Fior Messiverno. Blamed animancers for the problems we tried to solve. And I hate to see anyone lose hope. That's all for now. Let me know if there's anything else. Thanks for talking.
I guess I gotta catch her up because she was not in my party for a lot of the side missions.
Between the two of us, thank you for helping Yatsley reach that vase. Maybe it seems like nothing to you, but to her it's everything. When you consider how many Orlans and dwarves there are, it's outrageous that we build so high off the ground. She's very special to me. Don't let her size fool you. On the inside, Yatsley stands as tall as a mountain. One of these days, she's going to change the world, shake things up. And I'll be at her side, grinning like a fool. Anyway, thanks again. Not before I've done some reading.
Okay, I think I caught up on everything. Sorry, I gotta get all that going. I'm very curious about... Oh yeah, that's right. She has outfits, right? Let me see how she looks in that. It's not bad, honestly. We can let her rock that for a little bit. I don't think that's better than her other outfit, though. I can put companions away, though, if I want, huh? Just go on my own. No, we'll keep them with us. That's fun. I like seeing their extra dialogue. I wonder how many companions we'll get by the end of the game.
Did they not glow in the light? Her parents, her sentinels. To grow and flourish still, life without rot, thorn without death. The lake dries. Prune the bellflowers. Why should anything wilt? Endless spring. They breathe. They flower. They will never fade. They sing in peace. Was it not worth the change? Do we not? The bear would have spent its days in the wood. They are strong now, vibrant. better than their frail shells. More than alive. No suffering. No end. Sleep now. Dream of beauty and new life. We will speak soon.
This voice is getting more and more ominous the more I talk to it. Alright. Now where are we going? Should talk to this merchant real quick.
Oh, hey, it's you.
Oh, wait.
Oh, my favorite customer. Here to peruse my wares, I hope?
I was gonna sell
Be
something
safe
else.
out
But
there.
I was gonna sell some materials, but you know what? Honestly, maybe I'll just hang on to them. I was just thinking about, like... No, never mind. Just go on with what we got. Now can I finally go below this shit?
Should be some equipment by the Adra pit. Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery, armed and ready for mischief.
I'm 2 out of 3 anyway.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about? Good. We're on the same page. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the Dream Scourge to show its ugly face. This is no time for hesitation. All right. Drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Like I could go for some pie.
Shit. All right, adjusting the frequency. The focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, here goes nothing.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine, we twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod.
Yeah, I figured that something would remove that later.
Is that a door? Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless. Hold on to that feeling. We might need it again. Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Adra. I was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin. We can study the affliction from here, but I don't know that we can stop it. My thoughts exactly. If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction. I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent. We shouldn't jump to conclusions. After you.
We gotta see what's down there now.
I agree.
Gods, did you open that door? I've been praying here for ages. And in all that time, I've never found a way down to the lower levels. Not one. You're going down there, aren't you? I tell the acolytes to walk softly for a reason. Something is alive down there. Or if not alive, moving. Whatever it is, it knows only the depths. If you don't return, I'll tell the others what happened.
I feel better about this already.
Thanks, my brother.
I did not bring us here to explore. Clearly, something wants to be found.
Does this feel like the start of a cautionary campfire tale to anyone else?
I wonder, did you open the door? Or did the door open for you?
These are all great questions. Great, scary questions. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but that also works. Watch your step, everyone. Trying to test something, my bad.
Incredible. These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them. When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. No, millennia. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk more once we reach the bottom.
That water, it's so clear. I know I have to shoot the rhyme guard down, but I'm just... Kai! Kai! Defying gravity yet again, I see. One day he'll have to teach me how to do that. Oops. Oh, finally I can get this relic that's been on my map. Let's go. I still have to find the base for the relic. That's the fucked up part. I almost have all the pieces and no base. I guess I'll find it soon. Let's see what's in here. Worth it, as usual. Good night.
Another win, but who's counting?
Just a little spark. A little power goes a long way.
Anything else? No? Whoa.
No, the knife that pierces in the dark.
Whatever this is, at least it's dead. 2 points for the godless, none for the abominations.
What the hell is that?
Look out. Some kind of trap.
How do we avoid it? I don't know. I just kind of skipped across.
Right behind you.
Oh, fuck. Still alive? Damn. Thought he'd burn out before he could hit me, honestly. Fucker.
I was worried for a second.
Charge it up.
A little power goes a long way. I would not go swimming if I were you, unless you wish to meet your maker. There must be a way across. If not underwater, perhaps over it, with the help of some ice.
Well, I gotta look at this. I get it, but so I have to just keep equipping the grenades then? Oops, wrong one.
Little power goes a long way.
Does that turn the trap off? So now I can go in it, or? Yes, but let me loot over here, because I think that that's actually the right way to go. I like that if you don't have the items necessary, you also do have an option there to just kind of run across. Oh yeah, let me switch back. Or maybe... Maybe going down that hole wasn't the right way to go. Let me see. Oh, it was like pointing the other way at the beginning there. Okay.
Quiet as the depths.
Who's next? Anyone?
Yeah, Giada said I want some fucking more. She got a taste for it.
Charge it up. Little power goes a long way.
I don't even know if I'm going the right way or an optional path right now. I think I'm just going to an optional path. I don't think I'm missing anything else here. I think I want to go up there, so... No! Oh, that was close. More carry capacity, I'm good on that. Haven't been hurting for carry capacity at all. So I break everything down. Or sell it. But I can sell that. Get a profit off of it. I know that much. Oh, wait, was there... I could have shot something, huh? I could have. Whoops. Whoops. Maybe I should have Mogren's Fury equipped. I have way more of those right now. And these guys seem to be mostly weak to fire in this area anyway. Alright, well... Good, I'm glad I got that. That'll be money in my pocket later.
What in the name of Aora is that?
You, think it's sleeping?
I've never seen anything like it before.
Whoa.
I don't believe it's a statue. No, this was alive once. And the people who lived here were terrified of it.
Should have known. Oh, come on. Where's your sense of adventure?
back.
And the rich get richer. Kai said, there's never a dull moment with you in charge, but I snagged that spear the moment I saw it, bro. It's like, gimme, what does this do? Power attack, deal moderate stun, 20% damage against vessels. Honestly speaking, I'm not gonna, like, use this all the time. Maybe I can just... Let me see. I'm not gonna, like, well, let me see. Because my character, I built towards this anyway, right? Let me see. Yeah, daggers, swords, and spears deal 35% more damage. So it still fits my build to use this. I'm not gonna sell this or break it down. I think I'll keep this. I think I'll put it in. Maybe I'll just keep it in my inventory just to fuck around with it. Honestly, it doesn't weigh me down too much to keep it. Yeah, I still got 28 out of 162. We could use it for a little bit. I mean, my Sheath in Summer is the same exact level as this. I wouldn't really be losing that much power, right? So power attacks deal moderate stun, 20% more damage against vessels. Okay. I mean, you had me at power attacks dealing more stun. Because I love that. I love building up the stun meter.
Into life. Interesting. The godless clearly had some ideas about reincarnation, even if they didn't have a god.
Every other culture I've come across reveres the gods, even if they give them different names and pictures.
Can you imagine life without any gods to guide your destiny? Without anyone shepherding you this way and that? Of course I can imagine that. I'll wager you have a harder time.
Me? I don't give a fuck about any of that. Oh, I guess because I'm a godlike? I mean, I suppose, but I don't even know who my patron is. As my character.
They're having fun. Ready to make an entrance?
They are having fun.
Get down here. Clever things must have their own secret entrance. I'll say it. I'm impressed. Looks like quite a bit. Let's break.
Whoa! That fucker came out of nowhere, huh? Fuck you. Fuck out of here. A shaman? This fucking spear is pretty rad.
Some of us have work to do. I guess that means the coast is clear. Let's have a look at the Avowed pillar.
This fucking spear is super rad, dude. Definitely have to upgrade this and the dagger. Now I'll have to choose.
We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us.
Think it's that easy?
The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature. Try making contact with the Adra this time. It could only help. The effect should be stronger than before. Brace yourself.
The Adra.
What the fuck?
Here.
You're hideous.
Bring us kind words and soothing thoughts. We welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain. Lonely, yes. None have asked after us in so long. We open to you as a bud before the sun. We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once, They loved us as we loved them. They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls. We felt the thrill of their wonder. We basked in their desire to know us. They brought their prayers to us. We answered. We do not remember how we grew. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made.
The Akita.
They called us the gardener, steward of life. Sapadal.
That's her name, okay.
Thinning frost. The morning sun. It has been centuries since anyone but us invoked our name. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. And you reach back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long. No, we do desire our freedom, yes, but we also wish to know you. Can two shoots not spring from the same seed? Find us, free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea. Your words are comfort indeed. Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain. Those who cherish
Still Akita.
to our prison.
Interesting.
We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine, we await. First, let us offer you a sliver of our power, a boon to help you survive. And for us, will you accept it? Take it with our blessing. Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Bind us. Free us.
Thorn of Sapadal. Fires a thorn of energy that passes through multiple enemies, causing damage on impact and momentarily rooting them in place. Interesting.
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought. Actually, I thought your soul had been blasted to 1,000 pieces. But I'm happy to be proven wrong. While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands, somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness. You've heard of it. Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin. Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you? I'm sorry? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible! How could we have missed this? A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something. Not the Adra itself, but how it comes together. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected, but that changed when Animancers came to the Living Lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself, or so we believe. If Sapadal speaks and works through Adra, then the Living Lands is their prison, their tomb. Now that is a tall order. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it. A little divine intervention couldn't hurt. The real question is, where do I start? Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior Mesiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues. Gods, I don't know. The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy, the end of the Living Lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
I agree.
Wait. We smell the musk of war. We hear the clash of steel. We were sure they came. Was it the past?
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter? Oh no. Let's go. You take the lead.
Come on. There's a way up those stairs.
Gotta finish my looting first, y'all. Ooh, Awakened Adra. Hello. Thank you. Bonjour.
Just a little spark. Charge. Just a little spark. Charge. Little power goes a long way. Charge.
Nice. Oh, you could have gone down here to do it too, I guess. Either way. we got it done. More awakened Andra. That's huge. That's fucking huge.
There is such a thing as learning too much.
And this is where I was
Mortal
earlier.
mind can only take so many revelations at a time. What we discovered here, it changes everything.
A hidden god in the living lands. Who knew?
This was the door I was supposed to exit before, I remember. Okay, we finally cleared that area out. That shit was like... I was so curious about all that. Finally got that done. I'm gonna go back to camp, I guess, see what else they have to say. So looks like they have a few new things to say to me. Oh my god, Fior's on fire. They might...
No!
Andra's depths. This was no accident.
What happened? Who did this? The city's under attack. Come, there isn't a moment to waste.
Steel Garrote? Yeah, it is.
We won't learn anything standing here. I just hope Quilici is all right.
Something tells me he might not be.
Something's burning. Doesn't look like the city, but let's make sure no one's hurt.
Will they let me rest at camp? Probably not.
All things considered, Fior Messiverno looks undamaged. Surprising when you consider the state of our defenses. Whoever started this fight didn't come prepared to finish it. I will be happy to oblige them. Someone made a dangerous enemy today.
We'll fight them with you, Giada.
They break, they bind us.
I didn't see the attack, but I could hear it from afar. Sounds like the Rangers put up quite a fight. Good for them.
Do you want to talk about it? They say that enemies offends the gods. Did they listen to me? The gods.
Looks like I can set up party camp.
We should talk. What happened to Fior Messiverno could have been worse. A lot worse. But that doesn't mean the living lands is safe. If anything, it's more dangerous by far. And in my case, it's inevitable. No matter where Animancers go, someone is always trying to kill us. Nothing enrages the gods more than mortals in pursuit of knowledge. Don't worry. I plan to hold the mortals accountable. As many of them as it takes. Listen to me. A failed Animancer lashing out at everything in reach. Even with all the tools at my disposal. I couldn't stop the Dream Scourge. And I couldn't save my people. How do I live up to my family's example when I can't even help myself? Don't take this the wrong way, but you weren't raised by Animancers. Their ambition destroyed our family. Now it falls to me to find meaning in my parents' sacrifice. And I don't know if I can. I have some pondering to do. Let me know if there's anything else. Until next time.
Need more admin squirt to level up my armor. Or I could level this up, but no, I think I'll wait and just do the armor. I'll probably keep leveling up the knife before I level up the giant slumber, but I do want to level both up now. Now I've got another fucking predicament on my hands with these weapons. Jeez. It's gonna be tough to choose.
I knew the Steel Garrote were up to no good.
No one ever plans anything nice in a hidden war camp, do they?
This isn't over, you know. Emerald Stair was just the beginning.
Ominous portents of doom. Need more of those for sure.
Okay. We will save here. I'm going to end the session now. Really successful session. Learned a lot more about the story than I knew before, and got new weapon. I fucking love spears. The fact that they just gave me a superb rare spear is so good with extra stun damage. I don't care about the extra vessel damage to vessels or whatever the fuck. I don't even know exactly what qualifies as a vessel. Obviously, I think it's the phantasms, like the spirits, but I don't know what else. But regardless, the extra stun damage is so welcome. It's nice. So that's fun. Yeah, I'm still enjoying the game a lot. It's really been awesome. But yeah, I hope everyone's been enjoying watching it as much as I've been playing it. I should probably be streaming again at some point tomorrow. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If anyone missed the VODs, the way that Twitch does VODs now, they now no longer let you highlight over 100 hours of footage. So my highlights are going to disappear in April. If you did want to watch some of my other playthroughs, now would be the time, because I'm not saving every single one of them. There's probably a handful I'll probably save and put on YouTube. My YouTube channel is the same name, it's Riddlem. From now on, like, since my Doom Eternal playthrough, that's when the multi-streaming on OBS was kind of working for me. They did like the update. So from here on in, all of my playlists will be put on YouTube if you do want to watch VODs of that. But yeah, all my older playthroughs basically are going to be gone by April. I'll probably save a few of them, but yeah, if you were interested in watching those VODs, better get started now. Highly doubt there's much interest in it, but you never know. Maybe there's like one person out there who would be. So just giving you the heads up that they will be mostly gone. I don't know what I'm saving yet out of the VODs. I've got to sit there because I have almost 900 hours of footage of different games, so I have to sit there and pick and choose on which games I want to put on YouTube. I'll probably just put the ones I really enjoyed. There was some I played, like Doom Eternal. I think Doom Eternal sucked cock. Fucking awful game, but the first Doom was awesome, so that one I'll probably put on YouTube. Ironically, Doom Eternal was the first game on YouTube that got uploaded. I might even just delete that VOD because I want to forget that playthrough ever happened. There's no point in keeping a playthrough up where I'm raging and just fucking annoyed at the game the whole time. So I'll probably just go back and take all the positive playthroughs I had. And maybe Elden Ring. I don't know. Elden Ring was a mixed bag for me. I think that game is highly overrated. But, and that's coming from a FromSoft fan. Like, I'm a diehard FromSoft fan. So if I say that, you gotta know it's coming from a place of I really wanted it to be good. But anyway, that'll be it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Stream again, same game tomorrow. Hopefully a little earlier and maybe a little longer depending on what happens tomorrow. But yeah, until next time.